Alright, here we go.
What else are we up to now? Jesus.
Wait, what?
This guy, I'm getting into character, and he cuts me off.
I'm gonna have to mute myself. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened while I was muted? Like,
We're gonna do the
legit.
sound grab.
After that, right.
Oh, are we doing the sound grab? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
Here we go. Yo, boys, are we live yet? We are.
Yes.
Shit.
Unreal. I love
it. Jesus. Alright. See what you can do with that when I give it to you.
Yeah, look.
This is when we find
If
out.
not, I've got.
Nathan didn't record it.
I got it covered. I got to record it.
Yeah,
that's
if not, we've got the
perfect.
one from
One take.
Crawl
One
where
take.
Craig was like, no more racial slurs. James. And I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
That
I
works.
started recording.
Put
James.
a couple on.
I didn't say
Anyway,
anything.
That worked.
I'm just like Jay-Z. I'm one take.
one take.
Perfect.
I'm
Yeah,
straight in the
You
booth,
won't-
one hit, and I'm out.
What are we up
You
to
only
now?
get
What
one.
Sorry.
What
Three.
podcast are we up to now?
4, 3.
Three. Yeah.
3, 4, 4.
Technically 4, but
But James fucked this all up.
0.
yeah.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize we were gonna produce the
Post.
first one. I thought it was
Yeah.
a test.
Yeah.
Hey, content's content. We're good.
Did anybody notice
Doesn't
where
matter how shit.
was it 21 subscribers?
Yeah. We doubled in one night from a shout
Yeah,
out on.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, I took a video of that too. I got to thank Nixie
A
for
shout
that.
out on what?
Stream. Do you
Oh,
remember?
really?
Yeah.
I got
Mum lives in like the stick
Thanks.
now. Awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
I've-
She
I've
called
got
us out.
all,
She showed our YouTube. Gave him all the link, and we doubled in subscribers. That's all it took.
Nice. We are
I
the
got
content whores.
the I got the Sarah and her sisters to look at it. I don't think they've subscribed yet, but I was like, come
I
on,
doubt
guys,
they will.
enough.
Yeah.
help a brother
Well,
out. Sarah's
we-
going to. She had YouTube's fucked on her phone though. So.
Yeah. I mean, we won't even be
Jeez.
making
That's
money from
confused.
this for a little while because we need to get.
It's good that you think we're going to make it at all.
No,
Yeah.
but at least get affiliate. So we do need like a lot of subscribers, but we need like 400 hours of watch time.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, look, I can put it on repeat if you really want me to.
Yeah, let's
Basically
put no
just-
way there.
Just
it on
refreshing the page.
Yeah,
Small.
Jason's the
The numbers
community
up.
man.
I'll just put a bulk load of videos up just for like 1 view per, and then we'll be fine. I'll put my
The
Let's
snipers
Plays
will
up.
get some. They'll get some
Snipers will
freaks
some.
who are actually
If I
interested
can
in
get
watching
good-
it.
Yeah, if I can get the good recording, like, out of it. Because, like, first one, audio was busted. Second one, you couldn't hear me for half of it. Third of it was too loud. So, like, the next one that we do will be great. It'll be perfect. But we've learned our lessons all the way
you get
through.
You learn.
Audio test at the start.
Audio test and stuff.
Yes.
Plus, even though I
Otherwise,
spent 400 bucks on it, there is an audio glitch on the actual HD
Otherwise.
PVR.
Mm.
So that will also lag out. So I'm going to have to work out how I can record just that and record us. So then I can match the audio that way. So I might
Yeah.
not even just live record it on here. I might record it on there and then match where we're talking to where we're shooting on here.
Oh,
Like a
yeah.
dual editing
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway,
Alright,
let's actually do
Skin the
podcast.
dad power. Let's do it.
All right, let's get this bitch rolling.
Oh, right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Below Average Podcast number 3, not 4, because 0. God.
You keep bringing it up. You keep
Yeah, I'm
bringing
gonna
it up.
keep bringing it up. I think it's gonna be the running joke for the rest of the
It is the
podcast.
running joke.
Every time.
We've got James,
Hey,
Craig,
Yo.
Nathan.
Yo.
No Jack this week. It's his. Wherever it is, he's just out in the
KI is working.
Around.
What is
AI
doing?
cutting down trees.
busy
He's
man.
dead.
I'm
Being
a
an
lumberjack
anti-eco
now.
Dead
warrior
today.
and chopping them trees down.
He better be dead for missing this.
Speaking of cutting it in trees, I don't know if any of you watched that trailer I put in Discord a couple weeks ago, but New World It's
No.
going to be a RPG MOBA. It's
I did not.
it's going to be a lot of fun, as it is Amazon's attempt at stepping into the gaming industry, and they are putting a lot of effort into it.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
do we
I
reckon
don't
this
actually-
might be a... Take it away,
I don't
James.
actually watch anything you send through, Jason. I wait for this exact moment for you to just explain it to me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, it's from the small trailer they put out last week, I believe it was. That it's pretty much like a kind of like a dungeon crawler that you also like harvest materials to improve your character as you go along.
Right.
So is that similar to Moonlighter, James?
Sounds
Maybe
like
dungeon
it.
crawler, where you...
Any dungeon crawler, really.
Yeah, I guess so.
It definitely seems like very fantasy heavy, like medieval, but into like guns and stuff as well, magic. Should be,
Okay.
should be,
Oh,
should be a
okay.
lot of fun.
So
I'm
is this
cool.
going to
Top
end up
down.
because it's Amazon's attempt to get in? Is this going to end up like Google and their what the fuck did they bring out and it was terrible? The super lag machine.
Sounds about right. For what-
It started with an O, I think. Hang on, I'll quickly look it up.
Not the Oculus or something, is it?
but
No.
From what I know of this, though, I think it was meant to come out 4 years ago now. It's been in the works for a while, and like they were going to release it, but then they didn't release it because it wasn't good enough, and so they've waited. They put it. I was like, there's a trailer that came out last year, and then they only just released another trailer this year. Like they're putting a lot of effort into this game to make it good. Yeah.
Alright,
Don't want another Cyberpunk on our hands.
What's the
Oh, no. The
gameplay
Google
styles? Like
console?
first person?
I think it's third person from the trailer.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks really cool.
The gaming
Google
console,
console?
that Google made was called Stadia.
Ah, yes.
Stadia.
That's how fast that went past.
Oh.
What the fuck
You
is
know,
that?
Stadia.
Yeah.
We all learnt about it and forgotten it. That's how.
We all
That's
looked at it and
hilarious.
went, that's not going to work. Why are they doing this? And then they brought it out and big shocker.
They tried.
Was it you could stream games on it? Was
Yeah,
that the
you
whole
didn't
premise?
buy games, you were streaming them. So people were having hectic lag.
Yeah.
Hectic lag. Like they
No
had videos of,
network is ready for that.
yeah, there was people pressing the
Jesus.
jump button, looking at the camera and then looking back at the TV, and then their character would be like, "What?" You're like, wow.
Jesus.
And
I
Destiny
get-
2 was one of the launch titles. Like,
Oh.
how the fuck are you gonna play Destiny 2 with
With
lag?
that much lag.
It's
Jesus.
fine. Just don't go on the game, but you'll be right.
I understand like the business concept, like everything's heading towards, renting things. You don't actually ever own anything. You just, subscriptions and whatnot.
Mm.
But I don't know if you can do that with a game. Maybe you can rent a game over a period. That might be the way how they get that sort of Netflix-esque feel to it.
But
Well,
not streaming.
that's the old school game stores. Like you go there, rent a
Yeah,
game for a
easy.
weekend.
I miss that.
Yeah.
64 console.
Well, isn't technically that's what like your Xbox Game Pass and all that type of stuff is? You sign up
Mm,
for that
Kind
and
of,
you're
yeah.
kind of renting the game unless you're downloading it, or
I
do you
think
still
I think you get the
get
game
to
forever.
finish it?
Yeah, you do.
Some-
Anything
Kinda-
that comes free in
Game
the
on.
Xbox Game Pass, you get it for ever.
Yeah, that's
Right.
same with the PS Store as
Okay.
well.
With the PS5, any game that has been under the PlayStation Hits tag, you get for free when you open it up.
Right.
So I got Batman Arkham Knight, I got fucking Uncharted 4.
Alright.
All of them.
You gotta get me your
Yeah.
black market dealer that got you that PS5. Right.
I had
'Cause
to
I
stab
need
so
that
many
in my
children for that.
Jesus.
You don't want to know the things you did to get that PS5.
Under very, very, very lucky circumstances, I got that PS5.
July.
You gotta
Mine's
DM,
coming July, fingers crossed.
Ooh.
DM me
Yeah.
how you guys got yours, because I need mine right now.
James pre-ordered his, and a dude from work bought one, and his wife bought one to surprise
to-
him with it. So he then was like, "Oh well, hey Craig, I know you were looking for one of these. You want one?"
Right, okay. So if I was to
No,
pre-order
it's-
now, I still wouldn't get it until like September, October.
July.
It wouldn't be that bad
Go in
now.
store
Surely
and see
it's
if there's
finally come
any
down.
You
available.
have to go into July into July. You have to go into store and ask.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
walk in July and then
For all those international listeners, if you want a PS5 in Australia, you gotta do some dodgy shit.
Apparently.
You gotta sell them cheeks on the side of the road if you
Sell
want to
some
be able to get one.
organs, some sexual
Just for a
favors.
PS5, you can't actually buy it with the organ money that you would get from selling it from the
No.
black market. You legit
Speaking of-
need to give your organs up then and there.
Speaking of sexual favors,
Oh no.
do we
What
want
the
to,
hell?
Do we want to go into Resident Evil or Pokemon Snap? I think Resident Evil is the better one because
I like that.
people have
segue.
too much time on their hands.
Oh
But I
man.
There's
I can
one
touch-
Pokemon mods.
I'm playing through 8
It-
at the moment, and I'll talk briefly about it because obviously I'm not going to spoil too much. But from what I've played so far, it looks really good. It is scary. Like, there's no fucking way I'd be playing it in the dark alone in a house by myself. And I think it is a little bit more actiony, like, set than Resident Evil 7. So it's got that Resi 4 type of feel at the moment. It might change as the game goes on, but I'm really happy with it at the moment. Big Lady is Big Lady, from what I've seen. There's a lot of sexy mods that you can put on it.
Oh my god.
There's
Believe
too many
one
mods.
came out before the game came out. There was a mod
Yeah.
turn her naked before the game came out. I'm like, what? People have too much time.
Yeah, way too much time on their hands.
It is good, like with Resident Evil 7, to have that constant character just kind of pursuing you, because it means you don't dawdle, you don't fuck around. Like you have to plan your routes. Like, alright, I'm going through this hallway, hitting that room to go into this cupboard, and I fucking hope they're not in the hallway at that time, because otherwise you're screwed.
So is the
But,
gameplay much like what's that game that I still have your snippet from,
Slender Man.
Marty? Where you
Outlast?
yeah, is it like an Outlast kind of feel now?
Oh, it's
I
the
would say
same.
no, 'cause
It's the same
like that.
feel as Resident Evil 7. So it's like in Outlast you can't fight back. In
Right.
Yeah, you just die.
Resident Evil
You can.
you get lots of weapons in this one actually. But the enemies are like, they're werewolves in this one. They're strong. They
Mhm.
aren't to be, and I think vampires as well. Like, they aren't to be fucked around with. They take bullets, and if you can't get a headshot and you can't take the head off, you just gotta get better at the game because you're gonna be losing bullets.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You know,
Nice.
you just get batteries in Outlast, and that's all you get. It's just
Yeah.
I get to film the horror coming at me.
Yeah.
I still have
Actually,
the
I had
best
to talk to
clips from
someone
that.
at work about Outlast today, and how Outlast and Whistleblower were like the perfect two. I think they worked really well together, and then
Yeah,
Outlast 2 kind of just.
Yeah, the DLC was really nice. 2 was a bit weird.
I don't think
but-
they needed to. I think they probably could have just left it.
2 was good because like, it was also a brand new story, but it just got weird. Like, it just was like, oh, okay, this cult's, oh, okay, this cult, oh, Armageddon.
Yeah.
I think it lost its like fear factor to more of just it's trying to do a story while trying to be scary.
Yeah.
You know,
Should just
One-
stuck to
one
being
is-
And I think
scary.
I hate it, but it's a masterpiece.
if you played that Blair Witch game, I think
Yes,
that's very.
I did play Blair Witch.
I
Get
think that's
that
very
shit
much the
away
same.
from me.
Very buggy,
I am still scared about Blair Witch.
and yeah,
The
it's-
movie. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
No, the Blair Witch game is like you start off, it is
Everyone
very
loves it.
scary, but then I guess the point when it's like it's kind of predictable when the scares come in. And it's like, okay, it's not as scary. This story's really weird, and also,
Yeah.
it was potential, but then it just dropped.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, Blair Witch. I was 8 when my parents showed me that.
Fucking hell.
I thought I was in real life.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental scarring.
His
Uh,
high pitched voice that he still has.
Yeah.
Balls never truly dropped.
They were too scared. They were up there.
Scared them up into his lungs.
That's why it's so pale.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know how to segue lungs into Pokemon Snap, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Lungs, lick a lungs, lick a tongues.
Lick a tongues.
Hey,
Hey, you got
I'm here
that.
today.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap. I've only played a little bit of the game. I've only on like the first unlockable area, but I love
I'm
it.
so happy it's here.
It's-
I wanna
I
watch
have
it.
I'll go into this later. There's only one tiny problem I have with it, but apart from that, everything has been amazing. Like the graphics are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
They've sort of taken a new storyline, which doesn't make it feel like just a remake. Like it's it's its own thing. So you're exploring these islands, trying to find these Pokemon affected by meteorite, and they grow large and glow and all sorts of crazy stuff, and you're just digging more and more and more into that. Initially I was a bit like, oh, there's not many sort of in the original Pokemon Snap, you could throw an apple at something and then it will trigger this, which will trigger that, and I was like, it doesn't seem to be any of that. But no, it's just you have to be really specific on hitting certain things and luring certain Pokemon into places, like really nail it. Otherwise, you just miss, and it's like there's your opportunity going as you're heading off that way. It's like, oh, but yeah, I don't know how far have you got, Jace?
Yeah, I know to the first area, like the jungle area, the first run through it, but yeah, it's definitely they've definitely taken the base mechanics of the original game and just like improved it, like kind of like made it more like it's definitely more. I definitely enjoyed it a lot from the small playtime I had. I am very sad though that a dump truck of a Bidoof can only get 1 star.
Bidoof ass.
Looking all thick and looking back at you, but nope, that's only a 1-star photo.
Yeah, so there's
Unacceptable.
There's 2 new mechanisms in this one. One is each Pokemon has different star classifications, which is just it doing different things, which might be like you hit it with something, oh, that's a different thing, or it's eating, or it's shooting out of a lake, oh, that's another thing. And then each course you can upgrade as well. So you might start on just, beach course, and then you keep, playing that same one over and over and over again. And eventually you get like the cool course where you've got, instead of like freaking Magikarp and shit, you've got Blastoise sitting there and all this sort of stuff. So you've got to actually, the grind is a bit more interesting in this one than the original one.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Definitely a lot more replay value than original.
Oh, heaps more. The only fault I have with it so far is I haven't been able to evolve anything at all, which I was like, that was really cool in the first one. Like one of the very early levels, you could smack a Charmeleon into like a pit of lava and he'd turn into Charizard and start attacking you.
Yeah, nice.
And then couldn't you
Little things.
bounce the Magikarp into a waterfall and Gyarados come out and all that?
Yeah, things like that. That doesn't seem to be there as much. Like I haven't seen anything evolve yet, which I'm like, oh, that's a bit annoying. But that's a very small flaw in a very good game so far.
Oh yes. Oh, maybe end game content. That's where it comes from. Maybe it's like a finish the storyline. You can evolve Pokemon as you go.
Yeah.
Well, the upside of that older generation of game being brought into a new generation is that they can add new areas with DLC and stuff like that, or new mechanics with DLC, revamp the map, make a new mode. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nintendo. They'll bring out an expansion pass for extra maps.
Yeah.
I mean, for the
They'll
first
try
time,
and get our bank cards somehow.
Oh yeah.
They brought expansion packs into the last Pokemon game, which was the first time they did it.
Yes.
So
it's better than the actual game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The expansion's really nice. So there was definitely a nice change of pace to the Pokemon game. So especially the second one, the dungeons are actually such a good idea.
Are we going to get a Heinzie or James Plays on our YouTube channel for Pokemon Snap?
We're definitely going to get a Heinzie one as I comment, because I've nearly finished it. I can just probably be like, it is.
Excellent.
Yeah, I reckon Jason doing it. Jason, I think
I'll end up streaming it, and then I'll take a look from that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Juicy.
Or this is just a crazy idea. We throw someone like Jack into it who didn't even play the original one.
That'd be better. Like,
and
watch
just
him
see what he thinks.
Someone fresh.
Yeah.
Someone who likes Pokemon but hasn't really been there since the beginning, and then
He just gets it and shits on the entire game, and me and Jason in the background.
Knowing Jack, he would just like, why the fuck am I taking photos of these? Why can't I throw a Pokeball at it?
Why can't I catch it?
I think
that'd crush me.
Because that's like I'm keen to do. I put in the. We've had discussions about what type of things the audience might be interested in, and I think that new game It Takes Two, like having 2 people play some levels of that could be good, or even games like A Way Out, like that.
Yeah, definitely those co-op games are really good.
Where it's going to make us work together, like with our Overcooked videos, but more
on steroids.
action.
Yeah.
more
You could
stakes on the
overcook-
line, more than stakes in the pan type of deal.
Yeah, if you're seeing this like as we release it, which will be on Saturday, I haven't actually released any of the Overcooked. They'll be coming in 2 weeks, just to
Good.
line it up.
That's good. We need to record more Overcooked stuff. So
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
That's fine. You can work together to beat my Mario World. It's fine.
I am worried
I still
about
think we
that.
should turn that into a drinking game. Every time
Yes.
we fail a level, it's shot.
Or I would die.
I don't want to kill you, but I'll kill you.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's a sip.
I'm terrified of the damage Jason could cause with
Yes.
Mario Maker.
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah.
I've uploaded 2 levels in the game just to come out. One of them has like 80 plays with maybe a 2.1% clear rate, and then my other one's like 50 plays with no one's gonna beaten it yet.
Don't kill yourself making these making 60 different levels if we can't fucking clear one.
No, I've first one you should be able to beat. It's more. It's so 1-1 have made. It's a taste of how sadistic I am, but also there's a little challenge to it. And after that, I'm gonna be trying to do more mechanical maps instead of just being an ass.
Okay.
that's
Yeah, good.
Cool.
I like the
That's what
sound
we
of that.
want.
I also have to beat the level to upload it. I can't just be like
That's right, you do.
Right.
pain world, have fun.
I am
Yeah, that would be
thinking
rude.
that we could do some interesting things, like play some older games as well. Just see.
That'd be cool for a retro rewind.
Yeah.
Eee.
I've got
We
plenty.
gotta be careful what we call it though, because there could be. I know there's retro replay, super replay. There's fucking a lot of
We're
different.
not going to call it
replay channels
retro.
out
We're
there.
not going to call it retro. We'll call it something else. We'll find it. We'll work it out.
The oldies.
Vintage.
Seniors.
Yeah.
Aging men play older games.
Oh man.
Speaking of aging, that Hot Wheels game though.
Ah, yeah.
That actually looks pretty cool. Like
It's
I'll play it. I'll give.
yeah, I'm keen.
Is it the remake of the old Hot Wheels game?
I think it's a brand new Hot Wheels game.
It's a brand new Hot Wheels game, but I remember the old Hot Wheels games. I think you're talking about, James. Those were killer. They were good.
I
So if
think-
it's
that
something
one
like
is
that,
just a-
I'll play it.
Yeah,
Like,
racing. Yeah.
yeah. If
Yeah.
you can just make your own custom stupid looking car and race against people online, then
Oh.
fuck it. That'd be great. Make
If
your own
they
custom track.
if they haven't made the element to like have like a pedestal and put little Hot Wheels on it to get your car in game, like the Skylanders thing, like they've missed a
Oh.
market opportunity there big time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Skylanders! I remember that shit. That was so fun.
Yeah, the biggest. And what was the Disney one? Disney.
Stuff that.
Oh,
It was.
Infinity.
Wait,
Infinity.
was this like Amiibos before
Disney
Amiibos?
Infinity, yeah.
This was you'd get memory cards within like the characters that you would get, and
Figurines.
you'd put it on the plate
portal.
that would be connected to the Xbox, and when you put them on, they spawn in the game. And anything that you put on that character would go in between different accounts. Like you could take that to
Yeah.
your mate's place and still have a level 20 Spyro or something like that. It was actually a pretty cool idea, and I'm shocked that no one else has kind of thought of that.
I think it was a
since.
cool idea,
Amiibo.
but people realized it's fun at the start, but the more stuff they release and the more expensive they make it without actually continually making new things
Yeah.
for it, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
useless. Like Amiibo did well because a new game comes out, they can add more,
Amiibo
and
that
other
bitch.
and the new games were taking that type of, like, you put the plates on and then, or you put your model on and you get something in game. However, with Spyro, it
Yeah.
just had that one campaign that you could play through.
Oh yeah, they dropped the
So-
ball on that part. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get that, I think if a company actually tried that again, that would be the way to do it. You
Mm.
just got to come up with new content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have just
I know-
recreated all the old Spyro game
I mean, they
maps.
did,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And it's a great one. But I mean, just the maps and just add that to the Skyland as well. Would have worked.
I'd be shocked if Lego don't attempt an iteration of that.
I'd be blown away if Lego wasn't already working on something like that. And every time they're like, "Yeah, we're close," they're just like, "And here's the new console." And they're just like, "Damn it!"
but start again. Start from scratch.
Fuck.
We were so close this time.
Oh,
All right,
man.
guys. They're like at E3, and they're like, all right, we're coming up after Sony. Sony, it brings you the PS5. Like, oh, don't put us out there.
I don't want to follow that. No, game's cancelled. Fuck it.
Send someone else up.
It was just meant to be, console features they were adding, not new console shit.
They get out there, and they're just like, here is the Lego game for the PS3. It's like everyone's
Remade.
quiet.
It's like, yeah, Lego game
Another one.
coming out.
As
Yay.
usual. As usual. This one's a trilogy
Hey,
of old mate.
Hey, do not diss Lego games here.
I'm not dissing Lego
Get around-
games
get around 'em.
at all. It's
Lego
fun.
Star Wars and Lego Avengers.
I
Me
used
and
to
James
play-
spent many
Yeah.
a day playing Lego Avengers.
Me and my brother
The,
did the
the
same
Skywalker
thing.
saga is going to come out sometime, and that's going to be just amazing. So
Yeah, that's the
I'm
next big
excited
one.
for it.
I'm game for it.
I think it was, we played, or was it Lego Heroes or Marvel Heroes or something? James
I
and I
remember
played, you run
Marvel
around all of New
Heroes.
York City. Yeah, that was fun.
In the helicarrier, yeah.
Yeah, you jump off the helicarrier and you're just like, whoa! Diving into New York City. That was pretty cool.
I love like
Yeah.
the small humor they put in Lego games that
Yeah.
just doesn't.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's you can tell it's a Lego game purely because of the small jokes they throw in there. It's like, if this was an all like Batman game, this joke wouldn't work. It wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah.
That Lego
think it
charm.
was the-
just,
The Jurassic Park game, they replaced all the meat with sausages or something like that.
Yeah,
Plus-
all the
plus
arm
raptors were-
limbs and like sausages.
Yeah. It's just like the stupidest thing where every time you saw it, you're like, yeah. Got me again.
yeah, nice.
We've probably hit time there, haven't we?
We're at 27,
alright.
yep.
Squeeze it in.
Yep.
Oh,
One of our favourite segment.
Nathan, take it away.
Right. Most useless fact of the week. How do you guys like Oreos?
Yes.
I wanna say
who doesn't
no,
like
but
Oreos?
yes.
We have made enough Oreo cookies to span to the Earth, to the Moon, and back 5 times.
To the moon.
Fuck me, that's a lot of Oreos.
That's a lot of
That's
Oreos.
a lot of Oreos.
a lot of Oreos.
Is that the next cryptocurrency? Oreos?
Yeah, that will
is-
be.
I wouldn't even say that's a useless fact. That is some random shit that some motherfucker would bring up in town and just
I don't
go,
think, I don't think it's a trivia
hey
question.
there,
Well, I've got
you
another
a
one
fan
if
of
you want.
Oreos?
I've got another one
That's-
if you think that that's you.
No,
Uh,
that's borderline useful. I think you've missed the mark there.
Right, alright, here's
Yeah.
the next
Run
one.
back,
I
run
could
back.
use that in
he's got-
conversation.
got
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
He's got a-
Alright.
he's got a spreadsheet.
Do you ever know what the single plural, or the single, what's the word? I'm having a mental blank. Of spaghetti, confetti, and graffiti are?
Spaghetto.
Yep, confetto and graffetto.
yeah.
You're alright. I'll pay it.
Useful
Uh,
fact. I'm learning
There we
so
go.
much. I've learned more researching useless facts than I
Still-
did in my entire schooling.
We're
I still feel like
playing
this
all
is a
these
single
games
spaghetti
and
feast,
killing
yeah.
our brain cells, and Nathan's getting
Killing-
smarter.
I'm
Like
getting
killing our brain
smarter.
cells with these facts.
Killing our brain cells.
With the spaghetto.
I can't
I'll
wait
have
to-
one spaghetto,
I can't wait to
please.
slip that into a conversation. Like you're like, hey you there, don't you throw that spaghetto in the bin. Make sure you eat it all up.
Hey, when this guy wins the race, I'd just love it if we could just blast some singular confetto out of one of the
Or
cannons.
lots of confettos.
And
Lots
how,
of singular confettos.
how would you even, like,
Just single confetti.
measure
Just single confetti.
graffiti as a graffito?
One line.
Actually, yeah, one line.
One line or a dot.
One line or one pixel? What?
We're not in a digital world, Nathan. We don't have pixels in real life.
Well, I mean, something so small that you can't see it. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm not getting
Bro.
smarter. Maybe I'm getting dumber. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
definitely not getting smarter. There's like the
On
grandpa
that note-
sitting there with a dollar, and
No,
it's
no.
like, no, that's a graffito, not a graffiti.
The past graffito limit.
That would be my tag. Just a past.
within the legal limits.
Oh man. All right.
Well,
Wrap
that
it up,
lovely
Jace.
fact. That's gonna do us for this podcast. Tune in next
Beautiful.
time to hopefully when our boy Jack's back.
Jackie boy should be back, surely.
Yeah, he should be.
Surely.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
All right.
Catch you guys
See
later.
you guys.